So here's the milkweed in my front yard. Notice it's covered in caterpillars, monarchs. Here's milkweed bugs, large milkweed bugs. This one's just shed. It hasn't even changed color yet. It's because it's just shed its outer skin, and it will soon start changing until it gets the typical marks, the warning coloration of the typical milkweed bug. Here you see a bunch of nymphs, the small ones, and the adults, which are already winged and ready to go. But of course, the champion of them all are the monarchs. And here we have a nice monarch that's feeding heavily. This one actually looks a little off. I hope it doesn't have that parasitic disease OE. But there's one there. And when I look back over here, feeding down lower is a much smaller early instar. So milkweeds communities it's a toxic plant, and so you have a nice community of stuff. All of these are poisonous, and they advertise how poisonous they are by the bright colors. But they eat milkweed, and of course milkweed is famous for being poison. You see some of the dried milky sap right on here, which is a cardioglycoside and affects animals' hearts. But those animals that can feed on it, such as these milkweed bugs and the cat and the monarch, of course, end up sequestering the toxins and then using them to protect themselves. So a neat little patch here. Again, they can coexist. Certainly they both damage the milkweed plant. A lot of people hate the milkweed bug, and they do eat a lot of the seed, but the reality of it is they've evolved together and they do coexist quite well. So a little bit messy here in my front yard meadow, but nice to be able to see all of these different things all cohabiting the exact same place. The caterpillars, the milkweed bug. Actually, this one, if you look carefully, he's already got his... They really prefer to seed pods than anything else. You can actually see this milkweed bug is inserted. It's sucking mouth parts. Bugs suck. They have sucking mouth parts. You can see it's sucking out some of the juices out of it. Nice, neat find, and of course the champion of them all, the monarch.